So OnePlus 16 is getting interesting as we recently heard OnePlus is completely rethinking for the OnePlus 16 after not getting the appreciation for the OnePlus 15 as they expected. For a long time, OnePlus has delivered strong performance, fast charging and smooth displays, but there has always been one area where competitors pulled ahead, the camera system. Now with the OnePlus 16, the company seems ready to challenge that narrative. So early reports suggest the OnePlus 16 could feature a powerful triple camera setup, a 50 megapixel main with a 1 by 1.4 inches or 1.56 inches sensor, a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera with 1 by 2.75 inches sensor, and a 200 megapixel periscope telephoto camera with a 1 by 1.56 inches sensor. Now this is exactly what many fans have been asking for. With this move, OnePlus may finally join 200 megapixel camera race in flagship smartphones. It's still unclear whether this will be the same 200 megapixel sensor used in the Oppo Find X9 Pro or if OnePlus will introduce a different sensor. However, the most likely scenario is that it will use the same sensor as Oppo. Now for those who don't know, this sensor is expected to be an f2.1 aperture and a 70mm focal length. In simple terms, that means this would likely be a strong telephoto camera designed for zoom and portrait shots. On paper, this is a big step forward. Another important change is in image processing. OnePlus recently ended its partnership with Hasselblad and introduced its own color science called the Detail Max engine. The early feedback wasn't overwhelmingly positive, but tuning improves over time. If OnePlus refines its software processing, the hardware upgrade could finally translate into flagship level results. Not only that, we might also see a design change. The OnePlus 15T is expected to come with a new design, and if you remember, OnePlus decided to change the OnePlus 15's design after the OnePlus 13T was released. So there is a good chance the OnePlus 16 could end up looking very similar to the OnePlus 15T. Now let's talk about performance. There are reports that Qualcomm may launch two chips, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 and the more powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro. While the exact specifications are still unknown, if we judge by the performance jump seen with the previous generation, the Pro version could push benchmark numbers even higher. If OnePlus pairs the Pro chip with proper cooling and optimization, we could be looking at one of the fastest Android phones of the year. Now moving on to the fuel. One of the biggest rumor is a massive 9000 mAh battery. If this turns out to be true, it would be one of the largest battery ever seen in a OnePlus flagship smartphone. Now combined with that efficient next-gen Snapdragon chip, that would easily translate into 2 full days of heavy usage, possibly even stretching into a third day for moderate users. Charging is also expected to remain aggressive with a 120-watt wired charging and a 50-watt wireless charging. There is still hope for built-in Qi2 magnet support, which would improve wireless charging stability and ecosystem compatibility, especially if OnePlus decide to push more into accessories. Now that's everything we know so far about the OnePlus 16. What do you think? Is this the upgrade you have been waiting for, or are you still cautious about the OnePlus camera performance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tech updates. I will see you guys in the next one.